Hey everybody, this is David B69 and welcome to MLB 2K13. Hope everybody's doing great today. And hopefully we'll see some bats living up here. So here is episode 4. This is the 5th game of the season, and let's see how we do. Hopefully we'll do better.
Coming up in our coverage this first week of April, we'll see the Kansas City Royals as they play against the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on 2K Sports.
Will the Kansas City Royals be able to get a road win in an interleague game? We're about to find out. And a treat today as we'll get to see Michael Bourne looking to put some numbers up on the board offensively. And hi again, we welcome you to our Saturday night broadcast of Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. The starting pitcher will watch Kyle Kendrick. Well, Steve, what's in store for these Kansas City hitters today?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing offensive team. So he's got his work cut out for him a little bit, which means he really needs to work ahead in the count. If he falls behind, this is a lineup that can make him pay. He's going to have to be on top of his game to come away with a W.
Take a moment here to look at the Royals lineup. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, a guy that looks like me and his nickname's Big Country Breakfast, I'm looking at Billy Butler, Gary. This guy can do a lot of things in the middle of the lineup to become one of the premier power hitters in the game.
Play ball!
Alcides Escobar leading it off. Kansas City won yesterday. Starting off the three-game set on the right foot. We'll see how they do. This is second of 3 against Philadelphia. Kendrick with the delivery. Escobar makes contact, fouls it away. 3-run lead holds up in their last win. They're playing good ball.
Well, and I'm sure that there's going to be no complaints coming out of their clubhouse about this win, winning by 3.
Escobar again fouling it off. And he fouls another one off.
We see that pitch running in on the hitter's hands. Great defensive swing just to put that ball in play to stay alive.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. One away.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And here's the defensive alignment for the Phillies. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, regardless of age, you can't help but want to watch Scott Rowland play the position of third base. He has been the best third baseman of his era. The guy makes all the plays. The routine play, it's an out. The strong throwing arm, the accurate throwing arm. Talk to first baseman that played with Scott Rowland. They said he's a joy to work with because every throw is chest high, right where you want it.
Sinker just missed. 1-0.
It's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
1-0 on the way. Sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0. The Phillies last year, just a very average team, and that's disappointing. They finished exactly 500 on the year. They were a game under 500. Hit up the middle. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here. And with the Phillies not winning here at home, they just didn't look like the Philly team we've been used to seeing, Steve, in the past few years.
Well, they weren't terrible by any means, but they were just...
Swinging a drive, deep left center. And Revere's going to play it. 2 down. And that'll hold the runner at first. Season shaping up now. A look at the Phillies. Final game with Kansas City is tomorrow. They square off against a fellow NL East team, the New York Mets. That's a 3-game series. After that, they kick off a series with the Miami Marlins, a little division rivalry. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. It's Alex Gordon at the plate, 2 down. Swing and a liner to right center. And that'll put Gordon on first base. Runner around second. He's heading for third.
You gotta like the aggressiveness on the bases right there. He was thinking third base all the way. As soon as he saw it go through the infield, he said, I'm going to third.
And Hosmer's in the box.
And you know they're going to be keeping an eye on Gordon on base.
Up the middle. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. First look, Philadelphia bats coming right up. Danny Duffy is going to be pitching. He'll be starting this one off for Kansas City. And what is this Philadelphia lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
A good-looking lefty on the mound right here against a lineup that can put some runs up on the board. So pretty even matchup. So it's going to come down to which side executes better than the other. Oftentimes we say good pitching can beat good hitting.
Swing and a miss and a ball outside. 1-2.
When you look at Rollins' numbers, as we talked about it before the game, a tough stretch for him right now, going just 2 for his last 18.
And it's a tough trend. When you're a leadoff guy, you really need to be able to set the table for the meat of your lineup.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch. This is how the Phillies are lining up. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Ryan Howard can go 0 for 3 to start the game and look just absolutely awful at the plate. But with one swing of the bat, he can end the game.
Pitch on the way. Ball. Low for a ball to Revere. 1 for 2 lifetime against Duffy. And that one outside. Rivera lays off.
If you saw his last game, you got a chance to see that he swung the bat well in that one, picking up a couple of knocks.
Now the 2-0 pitch. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And that one's going to drop in. That's their first hit. Now's a good time to take a moment to check out the Royals. Here's their defense. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing up?
Well, Jeff Francoeur's a free swinger at the plate. We all know that. And he's had his ups and downs with the bat. But what he has always brought to the table is that great defense. And what you like about him is he's the most aggressive thrower in baseball. And you think, wait, what does that mean, aggressive thrower? He will throw to any base at any time. He'll throw behind runners. He has such confidence in not only the...
Ruiz hits this one. Up with it now. Gets one at second. And that's 2. A double play. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times in 1 inning, 3 outs. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Time to be bundled up here if you're in the stands. A little hot chocolate wouldn't hurt either. Francoeur in the box now. He's going to get us started. 2nd inning. And a strike starting the 2nd here. It's 0-1. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Guys, looking at his sinker ball. It's been hit twice already.
I think the thing to recognize here is the only hits he's given up have come on that pitch. So he's going to have to be more careful about when and where he goes with it from here on out.
Played by Kendrick. And he throws it away on the runner. Takes off. So they are unable to make the play. And he throws it over his head. Well, let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season. The Angels #1, 2nd the Rangers, Tigers 3rd, 4th spot held by the Royals, and it's the Yankees #5.
One of the top hitting teams in baseball.
Oh, he's going to try to steal 3rd. Out, trying to steal 3rd. There's a catcher who's got to really work at getting that out.
Well, a changeup on that pitch. It takes a little longer to get there, so you have to speed up your release from behind the plate and make the accurate throw. Everything came together.
Great balance behind the plate. Kendrick with the delivery. And swung on, put in play. This is going to be Bourne. They take care of that one.
Kansas City Royals, 2nd base, number 17, Chris Getz.
gets at the plate. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, change up in there, 1-1.
What an outstanding pitch. Changing speeds, hitting your spots. Throw that change up away.
1-1 on the way. And the change up, 1-2 now.
Well, this may be a setup pitch right here. Soft up and in. Now let's see if they go hard away.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. No runs yet for Kansas City. It's Ryan Howard to lead off.
Number 6, Ryan Howard.
Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, looking for a bounce-back performance today. Some disappointment after last game, striking out twice.
And a check swing here. They say he didn't go around. There'll be an appeal to third. Well, obviously not the call they were fishing for, so we'll try it again. 2-0 on the way. Dropped the change up, 2-0, and he missed it. 2-1.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. That's 1 down. And be sure to tune in next Wednesday. The Cincinnati Reds with a road game as they take on the Cardinals in St. Louis. Things will get going at 1:30 Eastern. And it's Scott Rowland at the plate. Lifetime real good. 383 off Kansas City. And they call it a strike. They're going to ask for the appeal to go to the first base umpire. Just a little too much on the swing. The strike is called. Strike 2. Rowland. He'll have some problems here hitting with 2 strikes.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work. Utley at the plate. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. 1 for 8 hitter lifetime against the Royals. Yeah, with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact. The pitch. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Philadelphia. Take a look now. This ball game moving along and see how Ned Yost feels about it. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. Duffy at the plate. He'll get things going here in the 3rd. And his throw is in time for out number 1. And it's Alcides Escobar now, 1 away. He was right there at the top of the list for stolen bases last season. First pitch to him. Headed for the middle. And it's through. Base hit for Escobar.
Now, Gary, one of the things I really like to watch about him is his speed, that ability to impact the game on the bases. You love to see him get on and then wonder if he's going to go.
It's got to be. There he goes for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. He gets caught on that one. Boy, they didn't wait very long to go.
Well, he went on the first pitch, and he didn't catch anybody by surprise as they looked ready for it. Good pitch to throw, and the catcher gets him out.
They thought they had that pitcher read, and he was wrong. Here's the delivery. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Well, how about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. And here at Citizens Bank Park, we await the first run of the game.
At the plate.
And Mayberry batting.
Number 15, John Mayberry.
And he can't catch up with that one. 0-1.
Just couldn't catch up with that heater. Excellent pitch and a late swing.
On the ground to short, Escobar. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
It's a nice throw by the shortstop, and the key to that is having good feet. When an infielder makes bad throws, it's not because of his arm, it's because of his feet.
And Bourne's in the box.
You know, not a lot of pure leadoff hitters, that kind of small, speedy guy that gets on base and can steal a base. But Michael Bourne is that prototypical speedster. He gets on and drives the offense.
Starts him off swinging at his shoe tops for a strike. Well, Bourne definitely one of the top speed merchants in the game over the past few years. 42 stolen bases 2012. He's been around that mark or above it, John, in each of the last 5.
And he's developing in other ways too, Gary. He's always been a great fielder, but now he's getting some walks, and he's actually hitting some balls out of the ballpark, 9 last year.
Here it comes. Here's a swing, and he pops him up. This one to Gordon. 2 men have been put away. Let's see what the Kansas City Royals have coming up. 1 game left with Philly. That's tomorrow. And after that, they'll be home against Justin Morneau and the Twins. That series bound to be competitive. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then they'll have to contend with Jose Reyes as they play host to the Blue Jays. Well, there's some great competition in that set of games. Home sweet home for a while here. They'll try to make the most of it. And it's Kendrick batting. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. The pitch. Good power curve there. He's ahead 0-2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on.
Now coming to bat for the Kansas City
And
Royals.
Butler's in the box. Last season, top 10 most hits. The first pitch. There's a ground ball. So Alex Gordon will come up.
Kansas City Royals, third base.
And a quick look right here at Billy Butler's season last year. 5th best for hits, 7th in RBIs. And the batting average numbers were there as he ranked in the top 10 hitters in the league, putting the ball in play, finding holes, and finding a way to get on base.
Popped him up. Utley will field. That retires Gordon. One away.
Left fielder, number 35.
So with one down, here's Eric Hosmer. After a breakout 2011, the world expected Eric Hosmer to have that kind of year last year. He had to go through some growing pains, though. Not a bad season, still solid for him. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike. The old sophomore slump maybe is what caught up with it. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's one. And they will not get the double play. Howard there, but not in time.
Well, they get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten 2 right there.
It's Jeff Francoeur. He'll be at the plate with 2 down. A swing line to left center. And Francoeur has got himself a single. Kansas City gets a shot at it right now.
Center fielder.
He's a first pitch fastball hitter. He got the fastball and ripped it into left.
So here's a look at the leaderboard, a look at the teams who hit best with runners in scoring position last year. Number 1, the Tigers. The Royals in second. In third, the Rangers. Fourth, the White Sox. And it's the Red Sox. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And it's through. That's a base hit. Hosmer scores.
Now coming to bat.
Well, you love the approach right there. He didn't try to do too much. Wasn't trying to be the hero. Just get that RBI and get that first run on the board.
Gets at the plate. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's got to catch up here.
And I like the piece of hitting we just saw there, guys. This is the sort of offense that can set the tone as the game progresses.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. And Francoeur will score. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
Duffy at the plate. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
On the ground to second. Utley fields it. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And so after 3 scoreless innings, we get our first 2 runs here in the 4th.
Now coming to bat.
Take a look now at this ball game from Charlie Manuel's hideaway. He's dealing with a prospect of an offense that is unable to get any runs, and that's now been compounded by not a good performance on the mound, especially over the last 3 outs. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Jimmy Rollins swinging at anything close here.
Gary, they just have not been able to mount any offense here today. I mean, 1 hit into the 4th inning, and obviously haven't scored any runs, so they're going to have to change their approach at the plate.
Rollins makes contact. That's fouled off. 1-2 pitch coming. And Rollins, another foul ball.
Well, that's a pitcher's strikeout pitch right there. You get ahead in the count 1 and 2. You throw that pitch up in the zone. You're hoping he swings through it or he pops it up. He got just enough of the bat on it to put it foul. And now we're going to see how this battle continues.
And Jimmy Rollins goes down swinging. That is strike 3.
Well, that curveball is an unhittable pitch. It's either a take pitch or if you swing at it, you swing and miss. 2 straight strikeouts on the big hook.
1 away as Ben Revere gets set. Mixing your pitch types, key to performance like the one we're seeing today on the mound. Here's a look at what he's been doing.
Well, that's the key to success, is mixing up your pitches, and he's done just that. Being successful throwing his fastball for strikes, but also his breaking ball when
he swings, hits a ball to right field. 2 away.
Now we've got a moment to take a look at the Philadelphia Phillies last year. Let's see how they rank. 4th in batting average with runners in scoring position, 5th in stolen bases. They were in the top 10 in team batting average, an offense that made a lot of contact and got a lot of base hits.
And Ruiz settles in.
Now coming into this game, he's got to have some confidence because he picked up 2 hits last time out, so got to be seeing the ball pretty well.
This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. And there's Escobar, pulls it in for the 3rd out. And a good half inning there gone. And Alcides Escobar leading it off. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
You want your pitchers to be aggressive and go at the hitters and work ahead in the count. And first pitch strike's the way to do it. Well, in this game, he's retired 8 hitters after he's gone to an 0-1 count.
0-1 offering. Kendrick swung on and ripped towards second. You're out. 1 away.
Now taking a look at the Kansas City Royals rankings last year in the American League. 2nd triples, 2nd batting average with runners in scoring position. And you look at the doubles they put up, ranked 3rd overall in the league in doubles. That ability to take the extra bases and drive the ball.
It's going to be Perez now. 3rd-year player. That's at the knees for a called strike. Kendrick with a delivery. Swung on, that is hit. Oh my, it ends up in the glove. I can't believe he caught that. He was just trying to get out of the way.
Pitchers are taught once they release the ball, they become a fielder. He was in good position right there to be able to make the play and help himself.
And Butler's in the box, near the top of the American League in hits last season. Ball. First pitch, a sinker away, 1-0.
Well, you want leaders. both statistically and in the clubhouse, and this guy is that guy. He can get it done. He got it done all season last year, and obviously someone they're counting on this year.
And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, hit. Oh, wow, that was close right there. He just managed to get out of the way. So Alex Gordon will come up.
And a quick look right here at Billy Butler's season last year. 5th best for hits, 7th in RBIs. The batting average numbers were there as he ranked in the top 10 hitters in the league, putting the ball in play, finding holes, and finding a way to get on base.
Popped up his last at bat. And that's the 3rd out, Revere grabbed it. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. And it'll be the Phillies.
Stepping up to the plate.
It's Ryan Howard to lead off.
This lineup has been dominated by Duffy in this game.
Well, pitchers love to say, whether it's in the strike zone or not, if hitters go after it, they're happy. That is the story illustrated here, showing the success and how he's been fooling these batters as they chase pitches.
Well, one of the best ways to see if a pitcher's fooling the hitters, strikes out of the strike zone, and look what he's doing here.
Well, that's the key, Steve. Anytime you can get guys swinging the balls out of the zone, you know you're going to have success. He's been doing that today.
Foul!
Gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Hosmer will field as he gets to it for the out.
Well, this ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
One away for Scott Rowland. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his advantage.
I think he's been in pretty good command in this one. He clearly is hitting his target, if not all the time, at least the majority of the time.
Now, John, if I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to emphasize just stick with the plan. The plan seems to be working.
And Scott Rowland striking out. Couldn't make contact.
Well, that's a pretty efficient way to set a guy down.
And when you can do it in 3 pitches, pretty hard even to get settled in as a hitter in that situation.
Oh, absolutely, Gary. If he's on like this, you got to be ready to get in that batter's box and swing.
And Chase Utley to bat.
0-1.
Fastball too low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Tucker. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Nobody left on base. How's this game settling in as far as Ned Yost is concerned? He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run, so important. Holt now a swing and a shot toward second.
Out.
That's one away.
Kansas City Royals. Right fielder, number 21.
One away, and here's Jeff Francoeur. Last trip to the plate came away with a nice single off Kendrick.
You know, you might want to go to the 4-seam fastball again, but after the hit he gave up the last time, you may want to wait till the right time in the count to go there.
The last time through the order, he was able to get on with a single. Base is empty here, and he'll try to get something started by driving the ball again.
Here's the delivery.
Ball.
And he leaves that one alone. Jeff Francoeur showing patience to even the count. He delivers. Good downward movement on that pitch. It's 1-2.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. Howard on the pickup. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
That's a nice play at first, taking care of it himself, doing a nice job handling the glove.
And left settles in. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. And gets set for the first pitch. Lays off that one outside edge, and it's a strike. That swung on and flied to right. Utley will field. That'll do it as they put that one away. Well, it was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. Kansas City. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Mayberry's batting. Grounded out his last time up. Bottom half of the 6th inning underway. It's an 0-1 count.
Well, that's just textbook pitching right there. Exactly where you want to put the breaking ball. Either keep it down at the knees or even bounce it in the dirt if you have to get the hitter to swing over top of it. That's what he did there. Great pitch.
Trying to hit that one to the parking lot, but missed. 1-2.
Well, that's what you like to see. Power going against power. That two-seamer with great movement and the batter swinging for the fences. The pitcher won this battle.
1-2 pitch coming. Swings and grounds this one foul wide of third. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Center fielder, number 24, Michael.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. Here's Bourne's first look. Hit foul by Bourne.
Foul!
The pitch popped up. Should be playable behind the plate. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Here's the delivery. That one lofted in the air. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. Tagged at home, and he is out of there. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double. And it's Kendrick batting. Well, the opportunity is here. Pitcher in a spot right now. You get 2 outs to work with, and you got the top of the order coming up. Perez on to first, 2 away.
Now, to be a successful pitcher, you have to be able to pitch and field your position, but you also have to handle the bat, and that's what he did right there.
Now, that number 9 spot, Steve, a lot of people say that's just a waste. That's an automatic out. That's how you take and get something out of it. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first 6. And coming up, we'll see the Royals. We'll be looking to the leadoff batter. Now we've got Tucker. Kendrick with the delivery. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Well, that cut fastball away. It looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate. Runs to the outside corner. It tends to turn into a pop-up.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
And that pitch right there just sets him up to go about whatever he wants right now. He can go down again in the zone, or he can run something up in the zone. Let's see where he goes.
And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2.
And you can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
It's fouled off.
Foul!
Now a swing pops him up left side of the infield. And he makes the catch. One away.
Got him off balance, got him out front a little bit. Easy pop out to the shortstop.
Duffy at the plate. Last at bat, he grounded out. First pitch of the at bat now. A line drive towards short. No problem with that one.
Well, fun to watch him pitch like this. Last couple innings, nobody getting anything going. He's retired 6 in a row.
And Escobar settles in. Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. That's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, you know, guys, he's definitely leaning towards that slider a little more than he usually does.
Well, see how this shapes up for him. Seems to me he's trying to avoid using his best pitch, the sinker ball. Probably trying not to overuse it, but it's time to start using it.
Swing and a hot shot. And he gets that one down, his second hit. 2 for 4 today.
Got a chance to see where Alcides Escobar ended up in rankings last year. 5th in stolen bases, 6th in triples, and he was a hit machine last year, ranked in the top 15 in hits, showing that great eye-hand coordination to put the ball in play.
It's got to be Perez now. Lined out last time up. Started to go around, held up, but it's in there. 0-1. 0-1 offering. Kendrick. Started to go around. That pitch is in there anyway. 0-2. Swung on, contact made, and Mayberry. That's caught. Side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. 7th inning, time to stretch. Philadelphia. Revere strides in. Let's take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters.
The first pitch of the bat oftentimes
up the middle. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
For this break, a look at the teams who recorded the most steals from last season. Number 1, the Brewers. 2nd, the Padres. Marlins 3rd. 4th, the Giants. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out. Well, swung on. That is hit. He's up with it. 1 away.
Well, big out right there. Listen, he's on his way to a shutout right now. They've not been able to muster much against him. But this is critical time of the game. He's getting a little fatigued, and they've seen him a couple times already. He's got to make his pitch.
And it's Ryan Howard at the plate. Ball. Last time up, flew out.
Well, an extra base from Ben Revere trying to steal would be huge in this game.
And a swing and a miss by Howard. That count now is even.
Well, Ryan Howard knew 2012 would be a struggle, at least early, as he was rehabbing from Achilles surgery. But he struggled at times and never really seemed to get himself on track.
Here's the delivery. And he got him. Strike 3. And now with 2 outs in the 7th. The question is, can he keep this going?
Now, you know what? It's different for every guy. But from what we see today, he is locked in, dominating stuff, and he looks strong.
Scott Rowland hit up the middle. Revere's trying for the plate. And the run gets in.
Well, the shutout broken up right there, but I tell you what, no shame in the performance he's given in this one. He's been outstanding.
Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking. Well, a lot riding on Chase Utley's bat right here. He hits lefties, he hits righties, he hits just about anybody. You can see the determination in his face.
You know, guys, I think they're feeling the comeback opportunity is more than just a possibility, maybe even likely to. First pitch on the way. Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
It's important for the pitcher to get the first strike in there. Now he can go in a number of different directions.
Here's the pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
He got him so far. 8 strikeouts today. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
So they score. And Butler's in the box. Base hit his last time. Kendrick with the delivery. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out. One out, Alex Gordon at the plate. Flew out last time. And doing the pitching, it'll be Jacob Diekman. He'll be the reliever for the Phillies.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black, get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
That pitch is taken for a strike by Gordon. Alex Gordon does not connect. Strike three.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
Well, couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
He came right back with another fastball, John.
Well, you see him go fastball, fastball like that, and you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right now.
And Hosmer's in the box. Hit in the air to left center. And Revere's going to play it. That'll do it as they put that one away. And they're held in check here in this half inning. And here come the Phillies. This is going to be the home half of the eighth inning. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate.
Now batting.
Charlie Manuel. And some good pitching. Last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. And Mayberry's batting. He'll start things off. Bottom half, eighth inning. And he swings and hits this one foul. 0-1 fastball and a called strike.
Look here, I think they're going to look at anything they can. If there's an inside pitch, get hit by the pitch, get on base, you're the tying run. If you can, lay down a bunt for a base hit. Hit one in the gap. Think about going for two. Put yourself in scoring position.
Here's the pitch. Got him. Ninth strikeout of the game.
He's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with two strikes.
Towards the middle, picked up by Escobar. Retiring Bourne. And it's Diekman batting. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
Now when you go 0-1, you get 1-1. He's gotten 11 guys out in this game after going 0-1 in the count.
Kratz is in the batter's box. He's ready to go. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, two strikes.
Like there's one out here remaining in the eighth inning. You've got to try to do something offensively. And I think that with two outs, even if you hit a single, you've got to think double out of the batter's box. Force them to make a play. Get yourself in.
Coming to bat.
For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Jeff Francoeur now. Grounded out last time through. Jonathan Papelbon's going to be pitching. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Steve, he gets going here against Kansas City. What do you think we're going to see from him?
Big power right-hander, Jonathan Papelbon. There's no mystery to him. He's going to come at you with that fastball in the high 90s and then go to a splitter to put you away.
Francoeur, ground ball. Howard able to play that grounder. Easily to the bag. They didn't make a play.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. It's a perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. And Luff settles in. Drove in a run earlier in the game. There's a swing and a smash. Bourne will field. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
Now we've got Tucker. He popped out his last time. Francoeur looking on at first. Pitch on the way. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
1-1.
That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Swing and a ball pop foul down the right field line.
Foul ball.
The 1-2 on its way. And a ground ball. There's Roland. One. Howard, and they get the double play. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. Kansas City 2, Philadelphia 1. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And to lead it off, here's Jimmy Rollins. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. We'll see what he can do here. And the first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. That one's gloved.
Offensively right now, you've got to force the issue. You're running out of time. You've got 2 outs left in this game, Gary. And I think that from a managerial perspective, he's got to think about putting runners in motion if he gets them on to try to make something happen.
Revere strides in. Singled and scored his last time around. And whatever that was, it missed badly. 1-0.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
And that's a ball. Count goes to 3-0. Ben Revere right where he wants it now and wants a green light, too. Here's the pitch. Had a rip at that fastball, 3-0, but he missed it, 3-1.
Oh, what an effective pitch. That two-seam fastball had him way out in front of it.
Swings at that fastball, can't make contact, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Swung on, line softly behind second base. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, this lineup's looking pretty good right now. Only 1 out in the inning, and everyone can see that hit coming right there. Already with 2 hits, that's his third.
I got quite a showdown we have right here. Carlos Ruiz trying to match up and see what he can do to impact this game.
He grounded out his last time up. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a line drive. And there we go, the winning run on base.
Well, he's coming off a 2-hit performance in his last outing, and even though they lost, it's a good sign that he's starting to swing it.
Here is Ryan Howard. And he's at the plate with the possibility of tying this ball game up, runners on.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want the hitter to put it in play. You need a punch out.
He deals. Cut on and missed as he was loading up. 0-1.
Well, he wasn't trying to hit a single the other way with that swing. He's trying to take that ball out of the ballpark. Let me tell you, if he gets another pitch in that location, look out. We might have a souvenir.
And he lays off that one outside. 1-2.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him. That's a strikeout that contributes in a big way towards winning the ball game, as you can see here on the WPA graph.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late. And do you want to take any chances? Manager decides to go to the pen.
Well, this could very well be their last shot. Possible tying and winning runs on base.
He just needs to concentrate on putting it in play and hitting it hard.
Doing it with 2 down. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, Gary, Kansas City pulls this one out in a very well-played ball game. A lot of contributions from many different players.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game.
Well, the heat was flowing in this game today. This pitcher came right out there with that great fastball and challenged these hitters. He did give up the 1 earned run, but the offense gave him just enough support that he needed to get a very impressive win.
And they didn't have to score a lot of runs to do it. They end up with just managing 2 across the plate, but the pitching held up.
Well, a very close game and solid pitching and outstanding defense as well. Those little things become the key in close games.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Well, that was another disappointing game. We had a chance early in the game, and we screwed it up by me sending a guy home when I shouldn't have, and I could have had a bigger situation, but unfortunately I went for it and got it called out at home. Later in the game, I ended up getting a run in a similar situation, but Winded up taking a loss in the game. I slightly feel like I'm hitting better. There's some things in the game that I'm remembering that are so glitchy that it's just kind of annoying, like some fielding stuff. But I feel like I can get better and I can go on a run. So until next time, this is David B69, and